So what is really going on? Here it is, August already, and there is so many things that we are being told. The wicked news media is continuing to spew their lies and to fill the hearts of men with fear. My name is Daniel McIntyre. I'm so glad that you have found my channel, and I hope that you find this video to be helpful as we step out into the front lines as light workers and share with you a little bit about our journey and what is going on. It is confusing out here, folks, because the mainstream news media has been in control for centuries. They have literally been telling us a vision, telling us a lie of what we're supposed to believe, of what we're supposed to say, of how we're supposed to live. And the problem is, especially here in America, but all around the world, human beings have just fallen in step. And so, well, the news said this, so it must be true. Just a couple of days ago, did you know that there was a storm that destroyed over half of Iowa's crops of soybeans and corn? Where is the news media talking about that, talking about the utter devastation? There are very few news articles that are being shared. The individuals like you and I are having to get on YouTube to make videos hoping that they will not be censored, that our freedom of speech will not be taken away, that we can continue to get the truth out there and let people know what is really going on. We are still in the midst of this COVID crisis. We've been lied to about what this is all about. It is a covert operation. The dark forces tried to hijack the world and take it over. This virus was initially sent to shut down and to kill a lot of people. Fast forward to where we are today, light workers are stepping in, gathering together, joining forces, and together each and every one of us are coming to understand why we've been placed upon this earth, why we have chosen to come back upon this earth, and to be able to share with you that help is on the way. But what you have to do is stop listening to the mainstream media. You got to stop listening to the lies of politicians. You got to start looking at what is going on. Why is it that this is the first time in 2020 that the sex trafficking of children is finally being exposed and dealt with? Why did it take America's most hated president to be in office for 4 years before all of these things are finally being brought to light? And yet the mainstream news media continues to be silent and continues to push a narrative because they don't want to be taken down. And here's the deal, folks. They are going to be taken down. And that's why they're so angry. Notice the news conferences that happen with the White House. The media, they're gnashing upon our president like a bunch of lions ferociously because they know their time is short. They know and understand the deep state, the cabal, the wickedness that has been perpetrated, even, yes, among religious sources, as well as seculars all over this world, is finally being exposed and coming down. And you and I get to be a part of taking the cabal down, of getting the news out, of telling people what the truth is that is really going on. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to come out here on the front lines, out here in the nature, and talk to you about what is really going on. This is just the beginning of exposure of what has been going on. Our system has been broken for thousands of years. The sad part is, to this day, there are so many people that continue to buy into the same system and want us to return back to normal. Well, I am so thankful we will never return back to normal. You know why? Because the light workers are here. You know why? Because we can't go back to a system that continues to abuse children, that continues to be full of lies, that continues to go in the same way that we always have done. That is the total definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different results. So people are waking up. The Great Awakening is happening here in 2020. A lot of us are experiencing Ascension Symptoms. August the 8th was the apex of Lion's Gate. And it's when the planets lined up in a fashion that many of us experienced it. Maybe you had flu-like symptoms and you didn't exactly know what was going on. Well, that's what was going on. As we take back our world, as we begin to understand who we are and what life is really about, that we are light workers or empaths or star seeds that have been, like I said, placed upon this earth, that we've chosen to come back for this specific time, to raise the vibrations, to get down and dirty and expose what is really going on and get the message out that it is not okay what has been going on, to reveal and expose the deep state, the corruption that has been in our government and in our system, and to make sure that people are aware and understand. You may not believe anything I'm saying, and that's okay. I ask you to take a bag of popcorn and sit along the sidelines and watch what is about to happen. Watch what is already happening. Just a couple days ago as well in Michigan, there was an office where several children were found of a sex trafficking industry. I'm glad they were found. I'm glad those were caught that were doing these ferocious, terrible things to these children. But it's going to continue to happen. It's going to continue to happen as more and more comes out of understanding many that we have put our faith and trust in are the very same people who have been perpetrating these heinous crimes against mankind. The time now is now to get this word out. The time is now for it to stop, and it will, because victory is ours. Victory is that of the light workers, and we are excited to be a part of this journey. But maybe, as I said, this doesn't resonate with you, no problem. I hope you have a wonderful day. But for those of you that this does resonate with, will you please help me to grow my channel and get more people to hear and to understand and to be able to hear the truth, hear my truth as it's been exposed to me? If so, would you also please hit that subscribe button? And thank you again for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.